Hey, it's Katrina here. So this week is actually, I made a mistake. I don't know how to count the weeks, and I thought that this week was week 9, and I am mistaken. It is week 10. So week 10, and it's Australia Day today, so public holiday for us all, yet all of the shops are open. It's kind of, I don't know, it's going to muck my week up, because whenever we have a midweek holiday, and yesterday it felt like Friday, and today feels like Sunday, and tomorrow is Friday, but it's going to feel like Monday, and then we've got the weekend, and that's just a whole lot of mess. I very much appreciate the day off, but it always messes with my head. So Australia Day, we decided last weekend, because a girlfriend of ours her family have a pool in their backyard, so we're like, yay, Australia Day, perfect, we'll be in the pool all day. We actually have some really decent weather in Melbourne. The weather in Queensland and New South Wales is shocking, and for once Melbourne has the awesome weather, but it was just a little too cool, and I could have worn, in the shade, I could have worn just something over my arms, to be honest. I always like to have my arms covered sometimes. Anyway, so I got ready this morning, and I'd been thinking about it, like, I don't know what was going to happen with I was going to wear board shorts and a little top, and I've got a little green top that, it's a really thin top, but it's kind of baggy, so I thought, I don't know, because I've put about 3 or 4 work pants aside that are just not comfortable enough. I could probably squeeze into them, but I need to be careful. I need to be comfortable. So I'm kind of glad that it's summer, because somehow my summer clothes seem to be a little bit more comfier and a little more roomier, or the cut, somehow I've got different little capri pant, like white pants, and for some reason they just happen to be a different cut and a little bit more comfortable, so I'll go along with that. I put my board shorts on this morning, and I was really worried that they weren't going to fit, and I really didn't want to, if I was going to actually go swimming, if everyone was getting in the pool, I'd probably get in the pool, because I'd have people just pulling me into the pool, and I was going to feel much more comfortable if I was going to wear my board shorts, and they fit, like fit. It wasn't like a big snug tight fit, it was fit. I usually have them a little looser, so I really have noticed that, like I've had them when I put on 3 kilograms when I was in Europe, and I remember that they were tight. They did up, but they were tight, and this wasn't quite as tight, so that's alright. I have no problem with, I've been eating, I don't feel like I've been eating copious amounts of food. I've been snacking, that's about it. I'm trying to eat right and everything, but yeah. And now week 10, and I've gone through babycenter.com.au because Dale keeps on asking me, my husband keeps on asking me about cravings and everything, and I'm just like, no, he's been asking me, he asked me, actually, it was more when we were on holidays, and it was like week 5 kind of thing. My camera view was absolutely atrocious. That looked terrible. Don't have a camera looking up at you, it's just wrong. I really haven't had any cravings. It was kind of stupid. Yesterday, I'd had some, I think it was yesterday, anyway, I was at work and I'd had some noodles the night before, and I decided, that's it, I want to have a noodle soup, and it was about 34 degrees. That's kind of warm for those people in Fahrenheit countries. it's warm. It's t-shirt and shorts weather. And I really wanted to have a noodle soup. I really wanted to have some noodles. I just felt like it, and it was kind of ridiculous. And I also have the problem where I'm celiac, so I can't have anything that has soy sauce in the sauce, and I can't have noodles that are made with any flour. They have to be rice noodles, like a broth that has no, anything in it. So I finally found one, got back to work, and I was eating in my friend's office. I usually have lunch in there just so I can kind of not hide away, but just get away from things. And halfway through, I was so hot, like I'm sculling my water, I'm eating my soup, and then I stood up and I just stood under her air conditioner just to like cool my body off. It was kind of stupid, but I really wanted the noodles. Maybe that's a craving. I don't think it's a craving. I just kind of, they'll be like, would you like this? And I'll go, yeah, I do, I want it. Yeah. And I'd usually be like on, off, or, I'd be like, it sounds alright, but I'd actually think about it and go, tell me, what do I feel like eating? So tummy felt like eating noodles, and it was very satisfying. Thank you very much. So yeah, 10 weeks, and I just haven't had anything exciting, and that's a good thing because I haven't been sick. I'll get nauseated if I don't eat enough or eat on time. I actually had a Pilates session on Wednesday morning. Oh my god, Wednesday was the death of me. So I usually have Pilates Tuesday night, but I double booked myself until my doctor Tuesday night. Now I'll come back to that. So Wednesday morning, 7 a.m. I had Pilates. So I actually have to drive it's 5-10 minutes away. So I have my session. She knows I'm pregnant. She's lovely. So I can easily take a break and have a drink of water, and she knows where I'm at, so it's all good. It's a group of 3 that I do it with. And I'm getting puffed. I'm getting really puffed, and I'm sweating, and it's not exhausting me. It's not giving, making me feel bad or anything. And I was drinking my water. I'm working on my hips. So I've got to get my hips balanced. My left hip is really weak, so I need to get that strong, so that I so it's it's going to hold a lot of weight, so it needs to be balanced, and that's going to help my back. What else? But as soon as I left, and I had a little bit of food that I brought with me, because I made 2 toasties for breakfast, so I had one and then decided I'd have one after. I scoffed it down so quickly. As soon as I left, and it was kind of like, okay, bye, see you next week. I'm deciding to do weekly sessions instead of fortnightly. I was getting tired, and then on the way to work, I was getting really tired, and then I got to work and I was exhausted. So it's not until I stopped that I actually realized that I am completely and utterly zapped. But as I said, my friend at work is also pregnant. She's 10 weeks ahead of me. So I'm just like, oh my god, I did Pilates this morning at 7 a.m. I'm exhausted. I had to go to the supermarket and buy some food to keep me going, and then it's like this 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock thing that happens to me, and I just melt away and just she's always been at my desk when it happens. I just put my head down. I'm just like, oh my god. I was watching these videos. I decided to watch a design video that was sent by one of the guys in our company, and I swear I could have fallen asleep right there in my chair. I was just like, like falling asleep in front of the computer. It's not good. Not good. Yeah, so that was hard. And then the next day, so today, thank